Hello, I'm Zorab and this is Byther Farm, and today I'm sorting out an access problem for the ducks. My apologies for there being no live chat yesterday. It was one of those sorry, not sorry things. I had a very much needed and deep and refreshing sleep yesterday afternoon. And after a really good night's sleep, I've woken up this morning feeling refreshed, and I've already cleaned out the duck house. And all these leaves aren't going into the duck house, they're going outside it because the ground has got really slippery. I've been saving all these oak chippings for this very reason. They are great just to put a layer down, and it just makes it a bit less slippery underfoot. The ducks love dibbling amongst them. And I guess bit by bit over the years, this is going to create really good soil here. And eventually we'll grow things in this area. We'll move the ducks to a new space and we'll get crops in here. There's just no point in wasting all this good soil. But for now, and certainly for the next couple of years, the ducks will remain in this enclosure. So that feels a little bit less slippery underfoot. What do you think, ducks? What do you think? And the other task I want to do is to fix this gate. It's made from pallet wood. I made it earlier this year, or possibly a year ago, and it's been fixed to the pallet post here. So this is the gate post effectively, just by cable ties, and obviously in time they will break, and we have finally got around to buying some hinges.
Been trying to please you, trying to get it right. Been trying to save you from your self-inflicted plight. Tried to protect you from the harm at hand. I've been the bad guy, so you don't have to try to decipher your secret code. One day it's SOS, the next it's leave alone. I can't neglect you, leave you exposed, but then you disconnect. I've overstepped and the door is closed. Heaven knows I'm trying, heaven knows that I have tried. Heaven knows it's mystifying, heaven knows I'm mystified. Heaven knows how I've stayed sane, heaven knows how I've stayed calm. Heaven knows why I've come back for more, it's been going on for so long. Heaven knows it's been god awful, that's why I'm dysfunctional. Gone undetected, unseen or shown. It might might sound crazy, but it's all I've ever known. I used to tail you down every fresh dead end. Thank God for light bulb days, stop me going round the bend. Heaven knows I am trying, heaven knows that I've tried. Heaven knows it's mystifying, heaven knows I'm mystified. Heaven knows how I've stayed sane, heaven knows how I've stayed calm. Heaven knows why I've come back for more, it's been going on for so long.
And there we go. As it turns out, I probably need to put this up a little bit higher up because it's not going to go through or over all the grass on the ground. But that's okay. I kind of know what I'm doing now, which is, you know, part of the learning. So in a little while I'll come out. I'll probably get Mr. J to come and give me a hand just to hold it up while I screw it into a spot a bit higher up so that there is more room for the gate to swing. The ducks have arrived. Hello. Have you come to give it your approval? Good morning. Again, good morning. What do you think? Yes, it's a gate. It's the same gate you've had for all the time you've been alive. Oh, you are a funny girl. Yes, you are. You're a funny girl. So, first step done. I think it's time I went and had a cup of tea. Darling, one of the problems I've got is the screws are sticking through, so I need to put an extra piece of wood on there to make it thicker.
Yeah, because
I also need to lift it up because it won't go over the over the weeds.
So if we get a couple of blocks, because I mean the trouble is the logical thing would be use smaller screws, but they wouldn't support the weight of the hinges.
I don't think they would, so I think we need to put another, but even just another piece of pallet wood resting in there would do.
We've got a few of those. Can cut one down to size quite quickly.
Brilliant, let's do that. So Mr. J has cut a piece of wood roughly to size. That's going to go on the back here so that the screws can go into that as well. But first of all, we need to take the gate back off. Mr. J's gone to get some blocks of wood to put under the gate to hold it up, so it's not wiggling around as we're trying to put the screws in, because I think that was part of my problem the first time. Firstly, I rested it on the floor to do it, but also when I put the first one in, it was moving around quite a lot, so I wasn't getting it in terribly straight. Rather luckily, where we want to put it uses a couple of the existing holes, so I don't have too much work to do there. Has that gone right through now?
Well, if you'll unscrew it, I can get my hand back. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment, or both. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now that would suggest that this gate needs to go that way a tiny bit at the bottom, but there we go. Oh, too much. Like so.
There. And that's all it needed. It was an extra pair of hands, and the gate now opens over the weeds nicely. This is the lock for the gate. Nothing more glamorous than a hook, so I'm going to move that so we can still put the loop over the top of it. And so, wherever you are in the world and whatever you've got planned for today, I hope it's a good one. And I also hope you'll join me again tomorrow.